In our previous session, in verse 7, Krishna, the Master, gave us the image of gems strung upon a thread. The gems are visible, the supporting thread may remain unseen. So its practical reminder was engage with what is visible, remember the unseen source. Today, in the next verse 8, Krishna, the Master, does not leave the source as a remote philosophical idea. He shows us how divinity can be recognized through experiences already present in our day-to-day life. Let us begin with the invocation prayer. Om Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahaihi Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahaihi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rasohamapsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashi suryayoho pranavas sarva vedeshu shabdah khe paurusham rusho. Rasohamapsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashi suryayoho pranavas sarva vedeshu shabdah khe paurusham rusho. In today's verse 8, the Master Krishna says, I am the taste in water, the light of the sun and moon, Om in all the Vedas, sound in space, and purposeful capacity in the human beings. These examples are carefully chosen. Water is an ordinary thing, but its taste sustains and refreshes one's life. Sunlight and moonlight are constantly available, yet we rarely stop to recognize the illuminating power they express. Om is not merely another word in the Vedas. It is the sacred sound through which Vedic recitation is gathered and sanctified. Sound becomes perceptible through space. Human beings also express capacity, initiative, and the ability to act purposefully. The Master Krishna asks us to recognize Him through these essential qualities. This does not mean that every object should be casually equated with Bhagavān, divinity. The verse trains the mind to move from an experienced quality toward its divine source. The experience becomes a doorway to remembrance. Turn ordinary moments into remembrance. Let's consider a simple example. A person begins the morning hurried and anxious about an important meeting. While drinking water, the mind is already rehearsing possible problems. Then the person pauses briefly, notices the water, remembers divinity, and offers the coming work through a quiet Om. The external responsibility has not changed. The meeting still requires preparation, attention, and intelligent action. But the mind has moved from anxious self-dependence toward recollection and responsible participation. So this is the Karma Yoga application of the verse, today's verse. Remembrance is not an alternative to action. It changes the inner basis from which action is performed. So the practical method is pause, notice, remember the divinity, act responsibly. When drinking water, allow its taste to become a reminder. When seeing sunlight or moonlight, recognize the illuminating power through which visible forms appear. Before beginning important work, use Om or a brief prayer to recollect divinity and study the mind. When ability and initiative arise, use them responsibly for the duty before you. Don't convert received capacity into personal superiority. Ability is real and disciplined effort matters, but neither makes us the independent source of our capacities or results. So today's verse therefore gives us a practical discipline of recognition. Bhagavān, the divinity, need not be remembered only during formal worship. Formal worship trains the mind so that remembrance can enter during the ordinary events of life. Water, light, sound, and human capacity can become recurring prompts that return the mind toward divinity. So let us carry one simple practice into the coming days. Choose one ordinary experience, perhaps drinking water or seeing the morning sunlight, and use it consistently as a reminder. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Swadhyaya Pravachanabhyam Na Pramaditavyam. Om Tat Sat.